Now pitching for the international prospect, number 26, Red Monroe.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the fifth inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
13-4 the way this one ends. The international team scored a lucky 13 in this one. Andreas Zambrano takes home the win. Rick McGinnis worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the international squad. Dom Oilcan, the Brazilian-born pitcher, is on the mound to start here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
So striding in, John Langford. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, John Langford.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Straight up.
Here's a high pop-up. McIntosh is calling for it. 1 down. At the plate, Bryant Cuevas. He'll get to take his first cuts
the
here.
Center fielder, number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Popped him up. McIntosh has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Delman Cortez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Cortez.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. McIntosh is there. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And here comes the first baseman, Cy Andrews. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Cortez is off of first with 2 away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Fouled off. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Trevino is there. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Striding into the box, Richard Corona, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Richard Corona goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Into the box now, Ray Cabrera. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Sosa has it in his sights, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready now, Rodney Kelly. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Rodney Kelly.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Well, he was cruising there for a while, but he had to give up his first hit eventually. This is actually good because now the scouts will be able to see how he operates out of the stretch. Maybe get a look at his pickoff move. Also, you want to see how a pitcher responds to adversity, and this is the first bit of adversity he's faced all game.
Standing in, Rafael Cortez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rafael Cortez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the letters 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. One man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Manuel Arellano.
The third baseman, Manuel Arellano.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Bradley looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance. John Langford as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Langford.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, and as they say, they all look like line drives in the box score. But the reality is he made a really good pitch. Got the batter to just roll over it, but the infielders couldn't make a play on it. That's the way it goes in this game. There's nothing you can do except put it behind you and attack the next hitter.
Now to the plate, Bryant Cuevas. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
In there, no balls and a strike.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, now that's interesting. He's given up 2 singles in a row, and he's on his heels just a little bit. Now we'll see if he has the mental makeup to bear down and take care of this next batter. Scouts are always looking to see how a pitcher responds when he gets into a jam.
Coming to the plate now, Delman Cortez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Cortez.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there at the knees, strike one.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Ready with the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two. Popped up. McIntosh has a play, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Cy Andrews.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cy Andrews.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Langford on second. Cuevas on at first with 2 down. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The set and the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
I feel for him, you know. He wants to show the scouts here at the showcase that he has the stuff to be a factor in the bigs, but he's getting knocked around here, giving up that bomb to bookend this nightmare. He's thrown some decent pitches, but I'm sure the scouts will pass on him based on this performance alone.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping in now, Richard Corona. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Three runs already home here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now another 0-2. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The three of us are back with more following this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Central Prospect, number 19, Bobby Davidoff. Pitching for the Central, number 16, Ted Eswalda.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The international team rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Gene Franco earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For the international prospects, 7 runs on 15 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Baltimore Orioles select the center fielder from the West region. With the second pick, the Kansas City Royals select Woodrow Bardi, a right fielder from the West region. With the third pick, the Chicago White Sox select Gustavo Valenzuela, a second baseman from the West region. With the fourth pick, the Miami Marlins select Elliott Wiles, a center fielder from the West region. With the fifth pick, the Detroit Tigers select John Ware, a catcher from the West region. With the sixth pick, the San Diego Padres select Jared Yamaguchi, a right fielder from the West region. With the seventh pick, the Texas Rangers select Pablo Montez, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the eighth pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Rick McGinnis, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the ninth pick, the Toronto Blue Jays select Jason Oda, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the 10th pick. With the 28th pick, the New York Yankees select Dom Oil Can, a starting pitcher from the International region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Trenton Thunder and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. JP Ikeda will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, hard to be any better than this guy was in his last start. Only allowed one run, and he went deep in the game, and he took a real hard, tough luck start. Let's see if the results can be any better, and if he pitches.
Into the box, Mike Burris. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rubber Ducks, the shortstop, Mike Burris.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first four have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something, but you know his sights are set on a lot higher than double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Batting second.
Into the box, Carlos Mendoza. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
On the ground to third. Deal fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Jones has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. Still 0-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, David Hernandez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
And it's quickly 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
Now in the box, Omar Feliz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fielder, Omar Feliz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Batting sixth. The catcher.
Standing in now, Maxwell Castillo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in, Joel Nieve, and he
Leading
has
off
not
for the
gotten
Rubber
off
Ducks,
to the start he had hoped
the
for
second
with the
baseman,
bat. It's been a real
Joel
struggle for him out of the gate.
Nieve.
Now here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Joe Banks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Joe Banks.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Evans is after it, and no one will track it down. This is skied into short left center. Frazier on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Benny Adams. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Evans giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Thunder are on top, 1-0. Striding in once again, Mike Burris. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Now batting, Carlos Mendoza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Mendoza.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Into the box now. Alfonso Alfaro. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Urbina sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. Trenton leads this one 1-0. Standing in, David Hernandez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First offering on its way. In there, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Ready with another 0-2. Out into right center. Well hit. Running hard. He's digging for second.
Relay. No runner, no runner. Cut home.
And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Omar Feliz, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Fouled away. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Deal is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Maxwell Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Maxwell Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in now, Joel Nieve. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Yanked fouled off to the right. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Into the box now, Joe Banks. He'll start things out in the 6th
Leading
for a
off for the
lineup that
Rubber
really
Ducks,
hasn't found
the
its
left
groove
fielder.
in this one.
Yeah,
Joe
only 2 hits so far, Matt,
Banks.
and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And that's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Benny Adams.
batting.
He flew out
The
in his
third
last
baseman.
at-bat.
Benny Adams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
The windup and the 0-1.
2-2.
First base line, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The batter. The shortstop.
Standing in now, Mike Burris, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full. The Thunder are on top, 4-0. Leading off the inning, Carlos Mendoza, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now.
1-2.
On, he pops it up, but this will land untouched. Again, a 1-2. Line drive, base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Digging in once again,
Now batting,
Alfonso
the designated
Alfaro.
hitter, Alfonso Alfaro.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Mendoza aboard here at first with nobody out. well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Alfonso Alfaro is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Now batting.
Into the
first
box,
baseman,
David Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Runners on first with one down.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Urbina on the move.
2-2-2.
He tracks it down
All
and
right.
makes the play to record the second out. Digging in to try it again. Omar
Now
Feliz,
batting, right
1 for
fielder.
2 on his line so far in the
Omar.
game.
Feliz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Line to the right side. Evans is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. Trenton leads this one 4-0. Leading off the inning, Maxwell
Leading
Castillo,
off for the
and
Rubber
they'll
Ducks,
need him to get something
the
going
catcher.
here.
Starting to run out of
Maxwell.
time. They haven't been able to score
Castillo.
any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Cue shot here out towards short. And one gone. Ready for another shot now. Joel Nieve.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Joel Nieve.
Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Hit out towards second. Jones comes up with it. And there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Joe Banks. And they're down to their final
The left
4
fielder,
outs here,
number
Dan.
22.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on.
What?
Toward the hole. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We've played 8 full. The Thunder are on top, 4-0. Stepping in, Benny Adams. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
That's popped up. Bird on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now back.
In now, Mike Burris, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. The second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2
Ladies
outs.
and gentlemen,
Paul
your attention,
Liger
please.
enters from the
Now
bullpen, hoping
pitching
to get
for
the final
Trenton.
2 outs and put
Number
this
1,
one into the win column.
Paul Liger.
Let's play ball.
4-0 the score tonight. The Thunder took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dom Oilcan gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Thunder.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.